What is up, everybody, and welcome to the very first top 5 plugin review and tutorials. Today we are reviewing the top 5 admin plugins for your server. And without waiting, let's just get started. Okay, so for our very first plugin, we have a plugin called Admin Fun. Pretty much what this plugin does is it provides the admins to do fun stuff for the players on the server, or you can troll players. You can say you left the game but you really didn't, and let's just take a look at it. So you type /AF for short, admin fun, and then let's try with fake op. So we're gonna fake op and then pretend to op a player. Let's do Bob. Oh, so we actually need a player in game, but I'm already opt, so I guess we can just, and then it just says Radical Slime has been fake opt. That's just for opt players, but then you are now opt goes to the direct person. And let's try a different one that you can see better. So let's do console. So I'll just be like, hey, that goes through console like that. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the second page, AF help 2. Zap, strike a lightning bolt. Yeah, we can do zap, AF zap, and then let's zap ourselves. Oh dang, that's cool. And then we can do an AF announce. Let's try that one. Hello. That puts an announcement, so if you want to announce to your players on your server, that's also a very good plugin to use. Let's go to the third page. We have freeze, we have random TP. Let's try AF for random TP. And then our name. And it should teleport us to a random location. And it teleports us in ground. Hopefully it doesn't happen all the time. And there is one more page, so I guess let's try the last page. Be God, broadcast a message as God. Let's do that. So AF be God. Hello, I am God. That's funny. Okay, so let's try one more. Spam a message. So let's do AF spam cast Radical Slime, and we're gonna spam him hey. Maybe it's hey, then their name, hey, and then Radical Slime. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's just this. I'm guessing that spams it to all the other players except you, so I cannot spam it on me. And, well, that is the very first plugin. Remember that the plugins are not ranked in order of best to worst or worst to best, that they're just all random. Let's move on to the next plugin. Okay, so our next plugin is a plugin called World Border. This allows players to go as far as they want to the certain point in the world where the world border is. I can show you guys an example of that. So first off, let's say you have factions, right? But you want the factions to interact, but you don't want the players to go out too far so nobody can ever find them. You just use this to keep the players within the boundaries you would like. So first we're gonna type WB and WB help. Actually, just let's set it right away, because let's set the X at 3000 and then the Z at, what should we set that at? I mean, I don't think it matters, so let's just do 2000. Okay, now the border has been set. So let's go to the end of fair, and once I get to the border, I'll unpause. Okay, so I reached the end of the world, and what you can see is it's not visible, but if I want to go and walk past here, it's gonna teleport me back with this awesome particle effect, and it's gonna tell me that I have reached the end of this world. the edge of this world. And this is an awesome plugin to keep players within boundaries and to make your server a lot less laggy, consuming a lot less resources because the world is closer together and it's not all around. And let's go on to the next plugin. Okay, so the next plugin is a plugin called Plugman. What Plugman does is that it allows you to enable and disable plugins without reloading or restarting the whole server. It's an awesome thing. I'll show you an example right now. So we're going to type Plugman. I think you can use PM for sure. Nope. So you got to type the whole thing. And let's do disable. And we should do essentials. And then if I type, it's going to show that essentials was unloaded. And then because of my chat, I can tell by that. And let's do enable essentials, and then let's type again, and essentials is enabled again. It might take a second. 1 minute. Okay, so what I forgot to do is I forgot to reload essentials group manager, which is why the rank was not showing up. And since group manager is a branch of essentials, I also had to reload group manager. And anyways, so that enabled and disabled it, and this can help you with pretty much figuring out what's wrong with a plugin. Like, let's say your server's bugged, but you don't know what plugin is causing it. This allows you to enable and disable the plugins really fastly without having to delete them. And it also can help if you're a developer. You can enable and disable your plugins to test your plugins if you have a server, so players don't complain about the lag or anything, or just to reload any plugin that you configured and you don't have to restart the whole server. So it's an awesome plugin. I highly recommend it, almost more than any plugins on here, because without that you will have to restart a lot more than you normally do. And let's go on to the fourth plugin. Okay, so my fourth plugin is a no swear plugin. This will help your server create a more friendly environment, and it will make players feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more like they're in a lot more nice environment, I guess you could say. And it'll bring the players back more because they feel like you guys, like, not only you but the other players on your server are nice and caring and respectful towards the server and towards their other peers. So it would help a lot if you had a no swear plugin. I have this one, and let's say I type some bad words in chat, it should block them and tell me I'm not allowed to use that sort of language. So let's say I type a sentence. So let's do I like, and it's just gonna target that word, and it will block the whole sentence, so nothing in that with that word will have the bad word or profane language in it. You can also block custom words, so let's say YOLO, and that custom word is now blocked. So I hope you guys also get this plugin. It'll help administrate your server a lot more, so you don't have to kick players for cussing, temp ban them for cussing, and it'll be a lot more ease on your moderators and helpers. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. Okay guys, so for the last plugin, I recommend Group Manager. Group Manager allows you to get ranks, and as you can see, I have the owner prefix. Group Manager is a permissions plugin which differentiates the permissions between a member and an owner. So let's say an owner can use game mode, and a member, you don't want a member using game mode, so the member will just have the option to be in survival, as when the owner has the option to be in survival, adventure, and creative. It will allow you to control what the other ranks have. You can control what the moderators have. You can control what the helpers have. So if you just want the helpers to kick or to jail or something like that, you can allow that. Permissions are probably with every plugin, I'm pretty sure. almost every plugin. There are some plugins that don't take permissions to make it easier on the server, because there's nothing really drastic that could happen without the actual plugins. So anyways, I hope you guys love these top 5 administrative plugins, and if you like them, please leave a like and maybe comment on how much you like them. Share it with your fellow admins on your servers so they can all check this out, and don't forget to subscribe. Anyways guys, I'll see you later on the next top 5.